Hello fellow gamers, and I'm playing Fallout 4, and now that I have all of the DLC for the game, I thought I would do an updated home plate tour. You see here we have the Sugar Bombs T-51 power armor, fully upgraded with a jetpack. That is part of the DLC. I will be doing an updated power armor collection tour at some point once I have all the various suits of power armor, including the Vim ones in Far Harbor, which I don't actually have yet because I haven't started that DLC. Now I have done a tour of home plate, but it was about 7 years ago, and I've done quite a bit more decorating since then. So I thought a new home plate tour was in order. So straight away we have our two unique power armors. We have the T-51 Nuka World power armor, which you only get one of, and also the Quantum X01 power armor. Again, you only get one of. I will be putting these over at Sanctuary once I do my
Hey,
power armor tour.
how you doing, buddy? Hey, boy, you know any tricks?
Oh, bless. Love dog meat. So we've got some neon letterings in the DLC, so I thought I'd make good use of it. This is quite different to my original home plate tour. We have our X01 Institute power armor, which we got for finishing the story with the Institute. I had planned it to be the Brotherhood of Steel, but something went wrong along the lines and it ended up being the Institute, so hey ho. We have our Vault Boy and Vault Girl statues. Again, that's in the DLC. And the Black Devil poster, which we got as part of the update. In here we have spare ammunition, grenades and mines. Now I've actually split these into two containers because I didn't want to put too much in one container. We've got our alien blaster rounds there, but I did convert that to use fusion cells. I have an armor rack again, which is part of the DLC, and this is one of my guard outfits. All my guards, all my settlements wear this exact clothing, which is armored, dirty army fatigues and heavy combat armor with the shadowed. And we have our XO2 power armor, fully upgraded, and again this was part of the update. I do have a load more of these over at Sanctuary. And on the wall in front we have various trophy heads. You have to have taken out at least one of each of every creature, sometimes two, in order to create these trophy heads. Got a Deathclaw there, and again that's part of the DLC. In all these containers here I have various materials, at least 2,000 of every one. I don't know what's happened to that oil can there. There's an easier way to do it. Just pick it up and then drop it. I'll wait for it to finish autosaving. And then go into workshop mode, pick it up, and it automatically goes upright, and then I can just place it exactly where I want it. Yeah, I noticed that some of my settlements, the happiness was going down, and then when I checked I noticed that they were missing some of the materials, so I decided to put at least 2,000 of each, and then I can just come over and grab them from here and then take them to that settlement and add these materials to the workshop. So here we have our Nuka Girl rocket suit, which is a unique costume. Thought I'd put it on an armor rack. And a space suit costume and helmet. Again, that's a unique item. It's part of a quest line, but once you finish that quest line, you can actually get extra ones. And a hazmat suit. And on the wall we have a pack automatic rifle. I did have the splatter cannon up there, but I put that in one of my containers with all the different faction flags, a couple of Radstag mounted heads, and a basketball hoop. Have some cigarettes in this machine, and a weapon rack. Again, this is part of the DLC, so I thought I would make use of it and slap a weapon on there. Have every single bobblehead in the game. You do get a trophy for collecting all of them. On the wall we have a couple of weapons, a searing shish kebab and a Tesla rifle. And on this armor rack we have the armored mechanist armor and the mechanist helmet. Another unique clothing item, so I thought I would display it. In here we have various Nuka-Colas. You need these for mixing the various recipes. It's nice that you actually get lettering as well as part of the DLC, so you can, you know, put lettering on everything, and does make it easier. I have various standard combat armor pieces in there, which I haven't done anything with. I was going to equip settlers with them. Got some various decorations here. It's all brand new stuff. And the first thing I actually crafted when I got the new DLC was this bed. I was ever so happy because I'd waited so long to get the DLC. I did do a video about it, about waiting 8 years for the DLC, and surprisingly that video's had over 1,200 views so far. We have a Eatertronic machine filled with perfectly preserved pie. I did have to place each one of these in here manually, which is a bit of a pain, but hey ho, some comfy pillows there instead of the straw ones. And various decorations on the table. It is annoying that sometimes the companions knock these all over the place. On this armor rack we have the Minutemen General's hat and the Minutemen General's uniform. And then just a weapon on the wall. Don't know why it needs such a big weapon rack, but that's the only one I can use. In this container we have all of the get out of the way, dog meat. All the various things I've picked up and can use for decoration at my various settlements. I have a lot of everything. 1,417 beer bottles. And in this container we have brand new items. Majority of them I did sort of borrow from the Institute. Clean and new and undamaged and untarnished. And I was going to keep these for decorating a settlement, but I haven't actually used any of them yet. But they're there if I do actually need to use them. I've put an old truck there and to signify that that's all old decorative items, and a new truck there to signify that's new items. This was before I got the lettering from the DLC. In this container we have a load of materials, 300,000 of each. And in this container we have just unique items. You know, some of them you only get 1 or 2 of. Brotherhood of Steel holotags. Don't know why I've got those typewriters in there. They should be in this one. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, I've got a bit of everything here. I've got 6 charge cards there. No idea how I've got 6 of those. Dance's holotags. I did take him out, unfortunately. Dog tags, drugged water, food paste. We've got all sorts in here. 25 hazmat suits. Don't know why I've got so many. Jangle's bandana. Just a lot of the uniques, and I got 1 of each of the various flavors of the Nuka-Cola, which I needed to do for to get a trophy. Perfectly preserved pie. I've got 52 in here, plus those extra ones in the machine on the wall. I think there's 12 in there as well. And a load of pre-war money, which you actually need for Nuka World, for gambling in the arcade. You can't use anything else. So thankfully I did keep it. Didn't recycle it for cloth. Smart fragmentation grenade. I think I got that from the Nuka World DLC off one of the bosses. We've got a ton more materials in here. Loads of them. Over 1 million of each of some of these materials. We've got Institute bottled water and food, which I did get from the Institute. Ice cold beer. A yellow flight helmet. Vault-Tec lunchbox and a Nuka-Cola lunchbox. Some various signs on the wall, which I did get from the DLC. I think it was the Vault 88 DLC. Now in these containers I have various clothing items. We've got sturdy combat armor and mining helmets. 2 mining helmets in here are yellow and red because they stand out a lot, so that's why I put them in there, because I use them at some of my settlements. We have all the various armored clothing that I've collected along the way and upgraded with the ballistic weave. Just general clothing items that are not armored in this one. Again, I've used the lettering to put on each of these containers. All of the various food items and drinks. And all of the various chems. I just like to be organised. That's just me though. Probably because I come from a military background. And various army clothing and weapons that I equip my guards with, and some of my settlers as well. In this container we have all of the various games that you can play on your Pip-Boy or as a terminal. And in this container we have all of the various notes and holotapes, because once you've finished with them, you know, you might as well store them than have them in your inventory and have to scroll through all of these every time. Some of them, unfortunately, you can't remove from your inventory because they're quest items. And in here we have purified water and all the food that you can actually make crops with at settlements. I've got them all separate from the miscellaneous food items. Some nice Nuka-Cola posters, again part of the DLC, and a neon open sign, which is again part of the DLC. Got all the various magazines collected in the game. I do have all of them apart from the ones from Far Harbor because I haven't actually started that DLC yet. I think the Scav one was from Nuka World, if I remember right. So we've got space below that for the Vim. I think is it Vim magazines? I can't remember, but there is magazines in Far Harbor anyway. In these containers we have a load more materials. We've got between 150,000 and 300,000 of each. Although there is a glitch. If you do take out 300,000 of a material, it does glitch out and you end up with about 30,000. So I have to take out 30,000 of each at a time. And I did use the workshop duplication glitch to get all those materials. And there is a video of that on my channel if you want to check that out. Got our Atom Cats T60 power armor and another 300,000 to 500,000 of each of the materials. Got various beers in here and some ice cold beers. Just put 10 of each in there. And all of the various shipments. I thought Bethesda would actually patch that workshop duplication glitch. So I did spend about a week sort of duplicating a load of materials for building in Nuka World and Far Harbor and at my existing settlements. Various Institute clothing and weapons in here, and also food, which you can only get from the Institute, the bottled water and food. You buy it from one of the synths. And upstairs we have all of the various crafting workshops, chems, weapons and armor. In this one we have the unique weapons, some of which we only get one of. Nuke launcher, you know, the Silver Shroud machine gun, etc. In this one I've just got various weapons. These are, I tend to sell them or just chuck them in here, and then I can just take them out and sell them if I want. Or they're there if I do want to equip my settlers with any ballistic weapons. All of my legendary melee weapons are in this container. There's a lot of them. I must have been playing for well over 2,000 hours now, and I'm still on my first playthrough of the game, believe it or not. But I have explored everywhere in the Commonwealth. I've just taken my time and explored and grabbed everything that was lying around pretty much. I do like to loot and I do take everything, so the strong back perk allow me to fast travel when I'm loaded down is it's a bit of a blessing, to be honest, because I'm usually always loaded down with stuff and I come back here and dump it off. Throat Slicer, which is a Nuka World weapon, which is a fast swinging blade. All of my legendary ranged weapons are in this container. Again, there's tons of them. and I had to put them somewhere because I didn't have the DLC. I didn't have the armor, the weapon racks that you have on the wall. I've got too many to put on the weapon racks anyway. What's wrong, dog mate? So many. And some of these I've actually got 2 of as well. They've all been upgraded, fully upgraded as well. So having a lot of materials is handy. There's a splatter cannon, which is basically the same as the problem solver, which is a brilliant assault rifle. You get that from Nuka World. I've got the problem solver actually on me, and I just stored the splatter cannon in there because they're basically the same weapon with just different names. Dog meat, will you get out the bloody way?
Over here.
Go on, go down there. So up here we have another armor rack with the magician's tuxedo, armored, and Oswald's top hat. Unique clothing items, so I thought I would display it on an armor rack. And then we have some weights here for decoration, and some ice cold Nuka-Cola Quantum. And if you want to know how you get your drinks ice cold, check out my buddy video. In here we have various legendary leather armor. I have upgraded all the armor in these containers, so if I do need something out of them, I just grab it and go. And all of my legendary metal armor, all of my legendary synth armor. See, it goes up to Mark 4 there, which must be the heavy synth armor. All of my legendary combat armor. I did have all these over at Sanctuary, but decided to move them over here because of the lag over there. And various legendary raider armor from the 3 raider factions over at Nuka World. I don't have a lot of that. And we have robot armor here, which again was added with the DLC. Again, I don't really have much of that. In this one I have lucky armor, and it's all combat armor apart from the chest piece. I only have a leather one. I think I do have a metal one as well, but I don't have a combat armor lucky chest piece yet. And in this one we have chameleon armor. If you have a full set of this, you can basically crouch next to an enemy, right next to them, and they won't see you. It's really good. And in this one we have unique clothing and armor, some of which there's only one in the game, some of which there's, you know, a few. Lorenzo's suit and Reginald's suit. Got a lot of Brotherhood of Steel uniforms in here. Some items from the Nuka World. I've got Cappy's glasses there, which is a quest item, but I finished that quest, so I just stored them in here. And we've got a corset there. I think that might be one of Kate's clothing items. I think so, but you only get one, so I put it in this one. And some of the Raider Gang's clothing items here, different dog armor and collars and helmets, etc. As you can see, I've actually put some on dog meat at the minute. I think it's the heavy armor. And we have Gage's armor as well, because I had to take him out when I took the 3 bosses out at Nuka World. Because I basically went through and got all of the trophies, and then I backtracked and decided to play the game differently. Jangle's bandana, we've only got 2 of those. I think one was from Nuka World, I don't remember where the other one was from. Legend of Vault 88 jumpsuit, and I think I got that from the Overseer for completing that DLC. Mason's outfit, got McCready's hat there as well. Some various Nuka World clothing items. Just a bit of everything, really. We got some Pit Boys there. That's we got them as part of the Vault 88 quest line. And decided to store them in here because I only used some of them in Vault 88. I think you had to equip someone with one and a Vault 88 jumpsuit to get a trophy. You see I've got all the various jumpsuits from different vaults. Silver Shroud armor and hat. Might end up putting that on one of the armor racks. And an extra 3 space suit costumes and helmets. Various super mutant clothing and armor bits and bobs, which I could put on Strong if I wanted. He's over at Red Rocket because he's just annoying, so I put him over there rather than leave him at Sanctuary where all of my other companions are. He's always looking for the milk of human kindness. So there we have it. That's my 2024 home plate tour. If you want to see how different it was 7 years ago, go and check out that video. It'll be in the same playlist as this video, my settlement tour playlist. If this video is popular, I might do some more settlement tours because I have been building and doing some changes at a lot of my settlements since I got the DLC, because it's added, you know, a lot of new items, build items in the game for me. So I thought I would make use of them. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, then why not subscribe? Hit the bell notification symbol and you'll be notified when I publish new videos on YouTube. If you'd like to help out my channel, you can do so by sharing my videos on social media, Facebook, Instagram, X, etc. Tell all your gaming friends about my channel and help my channel to grow. If you'd like to help out my channel a little bit financially, I do have a Patreon account and you can pledge from just $1 a month. And there's a link to my Patreon in the description of all of my YouTube videos. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parents' permission before pledging. That's all I ask. Because currently I do not earn any money on YouTube. I got kicked from the YouTube partner program because they deemed I was inactive for 6 months, which was a lie. It was 5 months. So I can't monetize my videos until I reach 4,000 hours of watch time, and currently I'm about 500 hours short of that. I can't reapply for the YouTube partner program till I reach that 4,000 hours over a 12-month period. So I don't know if I'll ever get monetized again, because I don't get a lot of views on my channel and I don't get a lot of watch time, so I'm probably going to struggle to do that, which is why I'm plugging my Patreon, so that if you do have a spare dollar, you can help out my channel by pledging $1 a month. Many thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.